In this 7-minute video, I have given you 10 times the amount of content in his whole fucking channel. In his whole channel. I've watched it. I've looked at his content. It's so bullshit, dude. I want to say so bad. Look at my channel. This guy's a fucking bozo, but it sounds desperate, so I'm not going to do it. But it's really how I'm feeling, honestly, because, I mean, no person who's played the game for fucking since for 2 years should be allowed to coach.
In this situation, and this is a concept that I've been trying to stress a lot to the higher ranked players I coach, is a concept called separation. The mistake a lot of players make here is turning this ball in and trying to score, but the problem is he's already moving towards you. So you want to create separation by moving the ball here quicker than he can catch up to you and then take it back on, which is...
People like this should be fucking bannable. People like this that are coming out with this YouTube content for fucking 3K views, probably 100K views. Yeah, 57,000 views on his shit. And you're telling me that this guy is going to get 57,000 views to spew absolute bullshit? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, first of all, if he was a good coach, you would notice this. You would notice this. The problem here is the fact that he has to turn in the first place, okay? So if he were an actual good coach, what he would tell the guys to play farther back, okay? Because first of all, he should have been farther back here. You should not be trying to turn in, okay? It's a given here that you don't turn in. It's an absolute given. This is so fucking obvious. I don't understand why this is, like, new. You know what I mean? Like, why even make this a video? This isn't value. You know, of course you take it up the wall. You don't have an angle by trying to score it here, other than maybe a flick. But if you go and you take it off the roof, maybe a little bit better. But even then, it's still kind of the same issue because you're still going to have somebody that's covering the wall. The front post man will just come out, and then he's covering that. And I mean, you should be covered in that area too. So I mean, it's up to you to read the play and to swivel here and to look whether or not you could see somebody's going high or low. In this case, nobody's going to commit high or low. You're at a 50-50 advantage. You already is what I'm saying. You already messed up. Okay. If this guy were an actually decent coach, what he would tell people is that you need to play farther back, but he doesn't. This is how you know it's bullshit. So before you go spending your money on so-called coaches, okay, fucking share this video. Share this shit so we can help people. Seriously, look at these guys. They're monetizing you. They're making money off of you. It's disgusting, dude. And they're making fucking... Now somebody's going to go, oh, that was great advice. That was great advice. Maybe I'll take a coaching session. You know what? I've been there. Don't fucking waste your money with these fucking bozos, okay? Don't do it. I even came out with free content. You think I'm weird? You think I'm trying to make a pitch to you, right? New viewer, you got a new viewer. If there's a new viewer here, it's going, this guy just talks all kinds of... He talks all kinds of... And he said nothing valuable. First of all, I told you what you needed to do. I gave you the solution. Second of all, free content. I released it. It's called my Professional's Guide to Rotations video. Look at it. It's free. I'm not trying to pitch you anything. I gave you free... I got nothing to win out of this. I have free content.
To score, but the problem is he's already moving towards you.
Why are people allowed to do this? This is bannable.
By moving the ball here.
This is bannable. I saw this in my apartment earlier. I said, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it at another time. I don't know if I can deal with it right now because I'm just gonna go on a fucking rant. I need to put it on camera. So now I'm here. I'm putting it on camera.
Quicker than he can catch up to you and then take it back on, which is exactly what you did. Honestly, perfect.
That was fucking weird. First of all, why the f is he up his ass in the first? Dude, you're in their box. You should not be in their box unless it was like an absolute disposition. Yeah, this is a Rocket League map. So here's what you got. You got 3 lines. Okay, you can play super passive and you can play in the back third. So say you're blue and you're scoring for orange, right? You can play super passive, which I recommend in a lot of situations. 99% of your situations are going to be this. But in times where you have a disposition, that's when you could push up and you could cheat a little bit forward. So you have a midline here, and then you got this the upper third here. So you could push up if they're at an extreme disposition and you're at a winning position, and all this guy needs to do is drop it mid. You can push up from your second man where normally you'd be like at this pad or this pad here. You can push up to right here. That's totally fine. In fact, what pros do, which a lot of people misunderstand, is that what they'll do is they'll push up here. They'll wait to see what's going to happen just to see if the first man goes. But more often than not, the second man on the front post is just because defense keeps tighter rotations. I talk about this all in my Professional's Guide to Rotations video, by the way. But the second man, usually on defense, because defense always has tighter rotations, they're always going to beat you to the ball. So you want to give them the benefit of the doubt, unless you can land a really solid 50, which you could do that, okay? Otherwise, what's going to happen is they're going to beat you. And this first man to second man shit that a lot of people advocate never works, okay? Because it's not first man to second man. It's on a sustained offense. It's the first that cuts across here. Boom, scores, or infield, and then they do into some kind of infield pass. It's very rare that there's an infield pass that happens, though it is possible. The look is good. The look is good, but it's only when the midfield is open, which means you got to make sure that they're third here. If he's stagnant and he goes back post, great. You just left the mid open. You're just going to fucking throw shots at him all day, right? Which means if you look at their third man, when he's rotating out, if there's nobody in the midfield here to cover this, and they got two people back post, which I don't advocate, okay, but this happens a lot, and especially if you go to fucking GC3 and SSL, they won't do this. They will do this up until you hit a high SSL, where people actually start to know what they're doing and have a brain, and they start to play less like monkey. They still play monkey, but they start to play less like monkey, more brain, and especially in tournaments too. More tournaments, they're going to use more of the brain. So they're not covering the midfield, and they're stagnant back post, and you got two guys here. Put it mid every time, okay? I gave you, in this 7-minute video, I have given you 10 times the amount of content in his whole fucking channel. In his whole channel. I've watched it. I've looked at his content. It's all bullshit, dude. It's all bullshit. Anyway, I'm coming out of retirement just to help you guys and save you on this shit. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of looking at these TikToks, because now I'm fucking stuck in my YouTube algorithm. Now the algorithm's going to show me all this things that people are fucking coming out with, and it's disgusting. God damn it. Okay, anyway. If the midfield's open, usually it's only in a disposition does this first man to second man thing work. Only in a disposition. But a lot of the times is you'll have people try to force the play. First man to second man, this guy's going to read it. He's going to stuff out the pass really quick, and then you're going to dive. You're going to double commit. And then your third man that's here, hope to God he hasn't pushed forward. Please at least have a brain. It's a 50-50 sometimes. But if he isn't all the way up your ass for some reason, and he's actually playing in the backfield, I'm going to move my cam here, but if he's actually playing in the backfield a little bit, then you're putting a lot of stress on him, because he has to nail a solid 50 fast enough to buy time for you guys to recover. And by recover, I mean you guys got to like solidify within 1 to 2 seconds. Otherwise, it's a disposition. And I mean, in higher level play, you're just gonna get demolished every time. You're gonna get demolished for that one mistake. Okay, so don't get caught into that. That's why I advocate cover the midfield. If you have somebody in net, cover the midfield. If you have somebody in net, cover the midfield. If you have somebody in net, cover the midfield. Don't rotate in a net. Don't be stagnant back post. It is so important. You could fucking. I've won thousands off of this shit. Playing right here on this pad, and I've seen pros, they mistake it, they don't do this the one time, and next thing you know, they stay stagnant back post, shot comes in from across, they clear it, the first band he goes, it switches the field, and then there's the third band that's here, and then I mean they just score. Okay, so don't get caught into that. Don't get caught into that trap. That's why I advocated the Justin rotation, and why I came out with the Pro Guides video, and I wrote it. I wrote a Pro Guides video, and it was great. I love Pro Guides. I miss you, Keith. You're amazing. You know who you are. You're a motivation guy on Instagram. Look him up. He's awesome. He was the voice. He's fucking great. His voice is fucking sex, dude. I may edit that out. I don't know. Okay. What was I talking about? I don't even know. I was just shitting on this guy. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean, his play should have been that unless you're like really in a winning position, but even then you're gonna push up into their upper third. Like you don't need to really push up a pass here-ish. Like you should never be in the box. He's in the fucking box, dude. Like he's literally in the box. Look at this. Like he's in the box. Why is he in the box? That's the problem. He should be here so that he can immediately go. Right? As soon as you have your back turned, now you got to turn your back around, and then you got to move. And by then, the defense is they're gonna solidify themselves. That split second that you had where they were awkward position is now a split second that they can recover, and it's all they need. Okay, so it's super minute details. When I tell you, literally the high level is such small, minute details. It's such small, intangible stuff, like beating two guys, right, with mere mechanics and stuff. Like that's all stuff that plays into the grand picture of them being professionals. Okay, so I mean, it's what sets me apart. I mean, I could go and I could play 3 months and I could play in the pro league, but I really could. I wouldn't do so well though, because I don't really have the mechanical skill yet. Till I got the mechanics to be able to handle more dispositions and create more scoring opportunities, then I would do well. Okay, but you get what I'm saying? Okay, 1v1s are not the name of the game. It's dispositions. Dispositions are the name of the game. That was Runsky, and I clarified that earlier. Okay. I hope that helps. If you are still confused, watch my Professionals Guide to Rotations video. Look on my look at my other content, man. I post this free shit. It's free. It's free, dude. I post free shit for you guys, man. Seriously, I'm trying to help you out so I can fucking save you from these cards, man. Holy shit. You know what? If somebody were watching this and he'd be like, this guy has Tourette's, I don't, but you know what? It's a well-founded statement, I think. Honestly, sometimes I think I do. But what are the comments on this? It's been a big help. I think a good video deal. I want to say I want to say so bad. Look at my channel. This guy's a fucking bozo, but it sounds desperate, so I'm not gonna do it. But it's really how I'm feeling, honestly, because I mean, no person who's played the game for fucking since for 2 years should be allowed to coach. Yeah, no person. So, okay, I'm outie. Namaste, y'all. It's fucking 4 in the morning. It's not 1 a.m. by the way. This is a PST. This is a PST clock. It's 4 in the morning. I took a shower and I got up and I was doing this shit because I was like, I need to make this. This is ridiculous. Nobody should be allowed to do this. This should fucking be bannable. This guy should be immediately demonetized. And that's it. Kibosh. Okay, I'm done. Much love, peeps. I'm outie.